What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of What Does It Spin? And today we are taking a look at another Pro Series. We did open all the Wave 1 Pro Series, so today we're gonna get started with Wave 2, which have been out for a while, but we're just slowly catching up here in this channel. And this is a fantastic Beyblade to cover. It is the first Wave 2 Beyblade for us, but it is also the last Cho-Z Pro Series Beyblade that has come out so far. All of the Wave 1s were Cho-Z. On Wave 2, Perfect Phoenix is the only Cho-Z. The other two are Gachinko, which is the Joker and Longinus, Luinor. So yeah, this is a fantastic one. I never was able to get the Perfect Phoenix for the normal Hasbro, but we do have Dread Phoenix, so we can make a few comparisons there. But Perfect Phoenix, fantastic looking, very beautiful. You can see the defense goes off the charts as well. It is 12 out of 10, probably because of the armor, but you can see that it does have some interesting parts. So let's open this and see if it spins. So here we are with everything out of the box. Here we have the Perfect Phoenix energy layer, and it is beautiful. As you can see, we did put the stickers on already, and I think it looks fantastic. Of course, the gimmick here is that this armor comes off when it gets hit hard enough. This side, it does have metal on it, so it is pretty, it's not the lightest thing like the normal Hasbro Beyblades Phoenix armor, but when it gets hit hard enough, this comes off to trip the enemy with it. And this is what it remains, and it's a very defensive type Beyblade that remains. It is smaller, lighter. It's okay. It's pretty cool. I do like how it looks. Like I mentioned before, this is my very first Perfect Phoenix. I didn't have any of the Takara Tomy nor Hasbro's normal line of Perfect Phoenix. I do have a Dread Phoenix from the normal Hasbro line, and we can compare this a little later. But just to show, the armor is a lot flimsier. It's all plastic, no metal in there. So this one, it would fly out because it was so light. It rarely actually tripped up any of the enemies. But everything else does seem fairly similar without the metals on it, of course. But also, this armor, at least on my Dread Phoenix, it comes off a lot more easily off, whereas this one, it's not as easy, but still somewhat easy to come off. The forge disc over here is an 8-, and just like all even numbers, it is more symmetrical and elliptical. The difference between 8- and a normal 8 is that 8- is wider and slightly lighter, I believe. But because it is wider, the weight distribution on the outside is better done with this dash. And it's done so that you can better fit frames on it. Speaking of frames, this Perfect Phoenix did come with this frame, which is very round. Frame is called Proof, and it is super round, which is very nice, which is exactly why it's here. So you do put it like this, and there you go, 8- with Proof on it. It is very round, as you can see. It is too small to make any contact, but it is so round that it is the best life after death frame on any given Cho-Z Beyblades. And the driver is friction, which is an interesting driver. This tip, very rounded, is not free moving or anything, but it is made of POM, which it has less friction with the arena. Uh, this material is used on several other drivers and Beyblades, but it makes it so he has less friction. So technically, it does spin more easily through the arena. That said, a lot of people were afraid that that would mean it would get knocked out more easily because of the POM round tip. But supposedly, the Beyblade in itself is heavy enough that that won't be the case. Also, supposedly, in theory, this red rubber ring was to break the Beyblade from being knocked out so easily because they did think of the POM bottom making it easier to knock it out. But it is so high up here that it never actually touched the bottom to break it from that happening. So yeah, it's a little awkward. It's a little failed experiment, I believe, but makes it look cool. I guess it's okay, especially on a Phoenix, that red ring. But yeah, it's an okay driver for heavy Beyblades, which Cho-Z Beyblades were all pretty heavy. So it is pretty good. So without further ado, let's assemble it and test spin this bad boy.
And that's it, folks. So as you can see, Perfect Phoenix was pretty great. He did burst both our red Cho-Z Valtryek and the black Cho-Z Achilles. It did win twice against our on guard, but lost once by stamina. So, you know, we did see the armor coming off a few times as well. That was pretty cool. And so, in my point of view, I think it's a pretty great Beyblade, especially in the Cho-Z era. I think it's pretty fun. But, you know, take the conclusions you'd like from that. Thank you guys for watching. That's all I had to show. And leave us a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to see more videos like this. We are bringing more Beyblades of all kinds and all generations to this series. Of course, we do show some other spin tops that are like Beyblade but not quite, and sometimes even stuff that are not even spinning toys, but we try to spin them just for the heck of it. If you enjoyed any of that, I'll see you next time, and until then, stay nerdy, guys.